Some of your injuries, please.
Oh.
Obert Masaraure says he was abducted 3 months ago, taken to a secluded area and beaten for organizing a teacher strike over pay. And he suspects his kidnappers were state security agents.
They stripped me naked, they removed everything, they closed everything, and they had some black shambox, like some rubber shambox, which they were using to assault me, to torture me all over my body. They were forcing me to roll all over the place.
Obert is one of dozens of people who rights groups say have been abducted this year in Zimbabwe. Millions of people are struggling with soaring inflation and high unemployment. And many of those who disappeared have often helped lead protests calling for better wages and services. Last week, another union leader, Dr. Magombeyi, went missing. For days, health workers marched, demanding to know where their colleague was. He was later found alive. He'd been dumped about 40 kilometers from the capital.
People breaking into houses with masks on, armed with military-grade weapons such as AK-47s, typically people being brutally tortured and then dumped. Now, with most of these 51 abductions that we have seen, people have turned up the next day. With some, such as Blessing Toronga, he turned up in a mortuary some months later.
Jazeera has been unable to independently verify those numbers. Government officials deny allegations of human rights abuses.
For many years, people here have been afraid to criticize the government. When President Emmerson Mnangagwa took over from Robert Mugabe in 2017, some hoped Zimbabwe would become a more open society, where they can say what they want without fear of reprisal.
Police say they are investigating reports of abductions, torture, and other human rights violations.
Some of the reports which we are, reading in the media, they have not been verified by the police. So would want to talk of reports which have been made to the police, and I want to urge members of the public that those who claim to have been, kidnapped, to have been abducted, they should make a report to the police so that verified investigations can be conducted.
Jesus. What do we have? Jesus.
Many here say they are not satisfied with the police response. They say some people who disappeared years ago are still missing. And so far, there have been no arrests and no official explanation from the police or government as to why that's happening. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera.